Art is a lot about color. The mix of the colors and combination of the color actually create all kinds of painting. This is the color chart. I think all the arts are just a mix of the colors, and it's about our intention of how we want to mix the colors. And after all, colors are also just a different reflection of the light and of everything. All the art comes from the same source. There are many famous paintings. Andy Warhol. Venus. Venus. And this. I believe everything is all about the reflection of colors. The difference are just the situation and time and techniques. But after all, it's all mix of the colors that made all these paintings. And I feel there are no difference between the paintings that we make and painting of this. We all have the same intention. So these paintings, after all, these are all made up with the colors. Different temperature of the colors. Colors are made up with the light. Colors are different reflections of the light. So these are just a reflection of the light. These paintings are all come from the same source. If these paintings are coming from all the same source, I believe the painting that I make is also coming from the same source. There are no difference between these paintings and my painting because it's just a mix of the colors. Colors are the reflection of the light. So we all come from the same source. And I think it is very important nowadays to not to worship these paintings, but put ourselves equal. So my painting and this painting will come from the same source. It has the same value as this. And you think it's difficult to understand, difficult to accept, because these cost money and values and asset of the countries. And it got all kinds of theories and histories and philosophies. But I think these are just concepts. Like money is concept. The hierarchy of the people are concept, right? Like nowadays concept of male and female are breaking little, merging. In the same way, values of these paintings and value of my painting are merging each other. When you say male and female is the same human being, and it doesn't have to have a clear line in between. And paintings also. My painting, I only spend a few minutes, and this painting, I may spend whole life to create, but I still come to the same value. I don't have to draw a thick line between this painting and my painting. Drawing the line and worshipping those paintings because of the values and thinking that I never be good enough to paint this kind of painting. We are putting ourselves into the cage by worshipping these paintings and believe in those values. There's no difference between this painting and my painting because it is just made of the colors, mix of the colors and combination of the colors. And colors are the reflection of the light, and they all come from the same source. And if I cannot worship my own painting in the same way as this painting, who can worship my painting? Who can find value in my painting? And if I believe that I'm continuing drawing the crops, then I'm putting myself in a cage of a person who is drawing crops. At least in my world, in my understanding, I can respect my own painting in the same way as these paintings. And I don't have to tell myself that I'll never be good enough to paint like this. And it doesn't have to come with the effort. Like I don't have to paint every day many hours to believe myself that I can paint like this one day to get the value of this kind of paintings. I don't think effort should be the bridge between my painting and the values. I don't think anything should support my value like history and philosophies and movements and money. My painting itself that I spent 2 minutes drawing, it has already have a same quality as these because I'm using the colors, like mix of the colors. And the colors are made up of the reflection of the light, which come from the whole source. I think over worshipping something or put myself in a small cage, never be able to really understand the meaning of the painting also when we worship too much. Because worshipping keep us in a blindfold, make us stop thinking about things. If I want to understand how these paintings are being painted, I can leave my feeling of worshipping aside. Feel it, how would I paint if I was the painter of this? Like something like being friend and be in an equal position. And we can stop worshipping some paintings because it costs a lot. Are we worshipping money? Do we really want to choose the path of worshipping the money? This value of the money could change in one night, like some economic crisis or currency drop. Something could bring the value of the painting down. And then do we stop worshipping these paintings because the value of these paintings goes down along with the economy? I can rather worship the colors and the light instead of these paintings because after all, these paintings are made up of the colors, which is the reflection of the light. Then why don't I go for the source of it? Much quicker.